What's up guys, Garrett here with selftdev. Today I'm going to show you how to make linear gradient borders in CSS. 3 different ways, as you can see here. So let's go. All right, we're starting from scratch. Nothing in the JS side, as you can see, so nothing up my sleeves, so to speak. What we're going to do here, we've got a div with another div inside of it. So the background div is going to have a background linear gradient, and the one on top is going to have a background that's the same color as the body. And then we're just going to add a little bit of padding to the back div, and that'll make it look like it has a linear gradient border. So let's go ahead and select, hopefully you guys can see this. Yeah, we're good. We're going to select the border box container, and we're going to give this a background linear gradient to the bottom, because why not? We'll do blue and white. Sweet. So now we have that horrible looking thing. We're going to select the border box next. We're going to give this a max width of 500 pixels, a padding of 10 pixels. Those 2 lines have nothing to do with getting the background or the border gradient. Those are just like stylistic choices to make it look not horrible. Now we are going to say background 222 to make it the same color as the body's background. So now we've got the linear gradient div behind it, and then the one on top has the same color as the body, so you can't see the linear gradient one. But if we go back to this style rule and add padding of 3 pixels, that gives some space and it looks like it has a linear gradient border. So that is way number 1 to make a linear gradient border. Also, something cool you can do, if we make this 222, ooh, my head video is not covering it up, thank goodness. And then we give this a percentage, so like let's say 50%. Now you have a border that stops halfway down, or we can do 75%. So now we got a border that stops 3/4 of the way down. So that's just another cool bonus effect you can do. But we'll keep that with just 222 for now. I'm sorry, white. There we go. Now, next way, we only need 1 div. So we're just gonna grab this part here, paste that. This will be called second way. And then we will add a little flag in the CSS. By the way, this code pen is going to be linked in the description. This is also based off of a CSS tricks article. I just prefer videos versus text, so that's why I'm making this into a video. If you want to see either one of those links are in the description. So second way, first we're going to select the second way class there. Now this is going to be using border image. So again, we want to say max width 500 pixels, padding 10 pixels. I should totally make a class just for that, but being lazy. Now we're going to say border width. We'll keep it with 3 pixels. And then border image. And this is where we just add the linear gradient again. So we'll linear gradient to bottom. And what color should we use this time? Red and black. And then we also need to have border size, border style, solid. And we also here, we need to add 1 and 100%. And then we don't need this comma here. There we go. So what this percentage does here, if we have 100%, it's just gonna be on both sides. If we change that to 0%, it's gonna be top and bottom. If we do 50%, it's gonna be all the way around. And that is number 2, the second way to make a linear gradient border. Now, third and final way, we are going to use border image source and border image slice. So we're gonna go ahead and copy our flag here, put that here, and change this to third, so you guys can see, hey, this is the third way to do it, this is the second way to do it, if you just want to copy and paste my code and not actually have to write it all out. But I need this to look symmetrical because my code OCD, you know? All right, now this one is also going to be using just a single div, and we'll call this third way. So here we're going to select the third way class. What are we gonna say here? We're gonna say max width and padding again, because we want it to look nice and pretty. And it's here, cool. We're gonna say border, and we'll say 3 pixels solid. That semicolon does not need to be there. Now we're going to say border image slice 1. border image source. And this is where we give it the linear gradient to bottom. What colors should we use this time? Purple and gold. And then we have our third way of making a linear gradient border there. I will have links. These aren't super, like I didn't know about these properties before I read the article, so I'll have a link to the documentation on those, as well as border image, if you need that. If this helped you out, give me a thumbs up so YouTube knows I'm doing good stuff. Again, I'll have a link to this code pin in the description if you just want to go see the code. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments below. Happy to help you out and answer anything you have, or come hop in the Discord and you can talk tech and ask questions there. If you want to get my resume template, the one I used before I had my first tech job where I only had projects and no job experience, look in the description. I'll have a way for you to get that. You can also sign up for the self-dev newsletter there. I just send out kind of like what videos are coming out this week, and then any kind of like updates, anything cool you need to know. Make sure you hit that subscribe button so you can stay up to date on all the awesome content I'm putting out. I'm trying to do 3 videos a week this year. It's not going too great so far. I'm realizing I need to put in a lot more effort on Saturday to get everything, Sunday to get everything produced and like scheduled, because I don't have time during the week to do it. And then last thing, if you need practice projects, check out selftaught-dev.com. I've built a lot of practice projects for you to do. All you need to do is download Adobe XD for free from Adobe, and then you can download these Adobe mockups to practice building projects. I think that's about it. So I will see you guys next time. Peace.